Hey there, it's Mike here, and today we're going to be taking a look at a video called I Tried the Easiest AI Side Hustle for 30 Days from Jensen Tung. This video has 815,000 views on it already, so it looks like it could be something that actually works, but of course, you know how I am. I'm very, very skeptical when it comes to anything, especially when people have big income claims. Well, there's no claims on this. He just says he tried it, but he does have a pretty fancy little screenshot here showing $9,000 that he apparently made from this. So let's go ahead and give him a like on this video. If you guys can like my video as well, it really helps out with my YouTube channel and I appreciate it. And hit that subscribe button and bell notification. Let's jump into it and see if there's any meat behind this.
I'm gonna try to sell AI art patterns for 30 days. I'll be going over the whole process, from generating to uploading to advertising. With people reportedly making hundreds of thousands of dollars, let's see.
See, when I see those screenshots, all these YouTubers are claiming that they're making all this money, but they have the clickbait on them, but then they don't actually make any money doing it. So I want to see if this guy actually does it.
How much money I can make. The first step is to pick an AI art generator. I'll be specifically choosing Midjourney for its features. Let's generate a watercolor eggplant. Straight from the farm. Now,
Midjourney is fantastic. If you haven't seen it work yet, I mean, it's just one of those things. You need to have a Discord account to make it work. And if you want to use it for commercial reasons, I believe you need to have a paid subscription to it. But I mean, if you're making money from it, then what's a little bit of money every month gonna hurt?
The goal is not to generate just any art. It's to generate patterns, art that can be seamlessly repeated. People use them
I really like his video style. He's got like this stuff moving around. It's kind of cool.
to create scrapbooks, cards, notebook covers, packaging, and print-on-demand products like phone cases, pillows, and mugs. The list goes on, which makes patterns a potentially great product to sell. There seems to be a big need for them. This AI eggplant art doesn't seamlessly repeat, so let's make one that does. To do so with Midjourney, I simply need to add the command --tile to the end of my prompt. This will make the art seamlessly repeat and generate an AI pattern.
Look at that. I had no idea about that. I mean, this is one of the reasons why I love doing these reaction videos, is because I learn stuff every single time I do it. Maybe I'm not going to do the method that they're talking about, but I learn new tips and tricks and it can help out in the future.
We got eggplants for days. The plan is to sell on Etsy. It is an online marketplace that focuses on arts and crafts and is a popular place to shop patterns, or what they also call digital paper. To determine what patterns I should sell, I'm going to use Etsy's search suggestions and eRank, a free Etsy keyword research tool to find popular niches that don't have too much competition. Some I've stumbled upon include certain types of flowers, materials, and food.
One thing I found throughout time is that you don't want to reinvent the wheel. A lot of people think that they need to find something that is completely unique and different from everyone else. Just find something that's already working and put your own spin on it.
I wasn't playing with those eggplants. On Etsy, patterns are typically sold as a 300 DPI image that measures 3,600 by 3,600 pixels in resolution. There's a problem. Midjourney can't export AI patterns in those measurements. Its maximum output is 72 DPI and 1024 by 1024 pixels. That's not gonna cut it. So I'm gonna need to upscale. There are many free AI image upscalers out there, but I'll be using a paid one called Gigapixel AI. It can convert images to 300 DPI and upscale them up to 6 times their original resolution. So
It's just insane that you can use software to do that. They'll actually upscale it like that and make it look even better. Like, it's just, this AI stuff is getting crazy.
instead of upscaling to the standard 3600, I'm going 6144 pixels. Gotta hook my customers up with that premium product. Patterns on Etsy are usually sold in packs, so I'm gonna sell mine in packs of 8. With all my AI patterns generated and upscaled, I'm now ready to create a listing on Etsy. There are 5 essential elements of a digital product listing that I need to complete before publishing. The first is to upload my AI patterns for my buyers to download. But Etsy only lets you add up to 5 digital files. 5 digital files, 8 patterns, the math doesn't add up. How am I gonna do this? What I'm gonna do is upload all my AI patterns into a folder on Google Drive.
These are great tips. I mean, for anyone that's never done this before, it's just nice knowing all this stuff before you get started. I've sold some stuff on Etsy, not a lot, but I've sold some stuff on there, and it can be overwhelming the first time you do it. Just knowing these little things can make it a lot easier.
Then I'm gonna grab the link to it and place it in a document. I'll include some branding, my thanks, and a reminder to leave a 5-star review. I'm gonna export the document as a PDF.
It's really important to ask for reviews, and a lot of people might feel uncomfortable about that. Oh, I shouldn't be begging for reviews. Just ask. And you can also say, like, if you aren't happy about something, like if you're happy about it, leave a 5-star review. If you have a problem, message me. and you give them your direct contact, and it's going to save you from getting bad reviews, and it's going to make your customers happy that they actually have contact with you and that you can resolve their issue.
PDF and then upload it to Etsy. And there you have it, problem solved. Next up, the photos. Using Photoshop, I've designed 2 templates to use. One for the thumbnail, which displays a title and a quick preview of all the listings patterns, and one that gives a full preview of 4 patterns. With 8 patterns per pack, I'll need to prepare 2 of these per listing. Third on the list is
So there's work involved. So don't think that, I mean, you're going to need to know these skills. Like he's talking about creating stuff with Photoshop. Those are skills that you will need to have to be able to do this, or have someone else do it for you.
pricing. To be real, patterns on Etsy don't sell for much. They average around $1 to $5 per pack. On a positive note, other than the initial time and money it takes to generate patterns and Etsy's fees, there aren't really any other costs. The profit margin is 70 to 90%. It's hot. I'm gonna use eRank's profit calculator to determine my exact pricing, paying in mind Etsy's fees and a 50% discount that I'm gonna apply to all my listings. My final sale price will be $2.49.
And look at that. That's going to be able to make you money forever. Like you can leave that on there and just keep on making money from it. I mean, it's amazing, these digital products.
The last 2 elements are the title and the tags. I'm gonna fill both with popular keywords related to digital paper and my AI patterns niche. A few good ways to come up with keywords are by looking at similar listings, Etsy's search suggestions, eRank, and AI.
Again, look at other listings. Look how other people are positioning their listings. Don't try to do something completely different. Just don't copy them exactly, but just look what they're doing and model it.
Using ChatGPT, I can easily generate a bunch of different keywords to use and publish. The listing is live. My eggplants are out and about. Now, to create a bunch more listings, and I mean a lot more. Let's see how many AI patterns I can sell in the next 30 days.
I wonder how many he's going to create. I mean, is he going to create 100 of them? Is he going to create 1,000? Let's see.
So for the past week, I've been grinding. I've created over 100 new listings and over 800 individual AI patterns in total.
That's crazy. I mean, look, he's putting in the effort. He's putting in the work for this. So let's see how much he gets paid for it, if he gets paid for his work.
See now are just patterns everywhere. To help with creating prompts, I've been using the awesome Midjourney command /describe. Let's say I came across this pattern of oranges and wanted a prompt that could generate something similar to it. I can write /describe to Midjourney and then upload a file of that pattern. Midjourney will then analyze that pattern and spit out 4 different prompts that I can use to generate something like it.
Look at these. These are great, great tips.
Magical and has saved me a lot of time and guesswork. Other than that, no sales so far.
Oh, no sales so far. Okay, 7 days, no sales. That's frustrating. I mean, think about it. He put in all that work, which is why a lot of people quit when they try to make money online. You put in a ton of work, you try to do something, and you end up not getting any results with it, and you say, oh, this is a scam. This isn't going to work, because let's face it, there's so many scams out there. It's hard to find something that's actually going to work. But we've still got some time left on this video. Let's see.
Hopefully, all these new listings will bring in some soon. Hey, someone favorited my listing. I've actually been getting quite a few favorites recently. It's a good sign.
Good.
However, it's not a sale. It's
I don't care about favorites. I want people to buy.
day 15, halfway into the challenge, and I still got nothing. With Etsy, it does take some time for new listings to percolate into the search and algorithm. But I got a challenge to complete. It's time to crank things up and turn on Etsy Ad.
Okay, so he's going to start buying traffic to his listings, which could be a little bit tough, especially with the fact that this is something that they're not selling very much. They're not products that are high selling. So he's going to have a hard time maybe buying ads to them and being able to make his money back.
I'm going to spend $1 a day and hope for the best.
$1 a day? That's not bad. Just $1 a day.
Last time I turned on Etsy Ads when I tried selling AI art prints for 30 days, it landed me sales real quick. So I hope I get the same luck this time around. Fingers crossed. Unfortunately, luck wasn't on my side. By day 23, I still had no sales.
That's really frustrating for him. Look at that. He's spent $9 and 44 clicks and no money. That's tough.
Ads weren't helping, or at least they weren't helping fast enough. Things weren't looking good. I'm wondering, do my patterns look bad? Are my thumbnails okay? My titles, tags, prices? I guess I could speculate an infinite number of reasons. My best guess is that there's just a lot of competition out there that's limiting the exposure and value of my listings. My account has no reviews either, which...
That's the thing with this thing. If it's so easy to create these, and especially with AI, I mean, it's going to make competition a lot more fierce. But here's the thing. don't let competition scare you, because a lot of people will think about this and they'll just never start. They won't do anything. Most people, unfortunately, are lazy and will never actually put in any effort. So if you can just kind of get by that and put some effort in, you should be able to see some results. I have faith that he's going to make some money.
Doesn't help. If I did have more time, I think this is what I'd do. I consider evolving the business model and actually using these AI patterns to make and sell my own print-on-demand products, like mugs. It's a natural step forward that's pretty easy to do and could not only land me more sales, but more profit per sale. Maybe. I'll see you on day 30. We've made it to the end of the challenge.
Okay.
Before I
What do you guys think? You think he's made some money? Let's see.
reveal to you if it was an utter failure or if a miracle happened in the last week, here are my honest thoughts. Selling AI patterns is not as easy as it seems. Everyone and their grandma can whip up an AI pattern with Midjourney. It's dead simple, but it also leads to a very saturated market on Etsy. You can combat this by niching down on certain topics, but then you still face another problem: low prices. To put it into perspective, for me to profit $100 at my listings prices, I need to sell 53 packs. That's potentially 53 customers I need to convince. It's already hard enough to convince one. Plus, I'm not even considering advertising costs. To make sales, you'll likely need to turn on Etsy ads. Its costs will cut deeper into revenue, which already isn't much, which means you'll need to sell even more AI patterns to see decent profits.
Doesn't look too promising.
It's rough. Okay, it's time for the reveal. I sold a total number of 2 AI patterns, one vintage lace pattern and one Navajo tribal pattern. I earned a total revenue of $7.47. For my expenses, Midjourney cost $31.50 for a 1-month subscription, and Etsy ads cost $15 over 15 days. Etsy also charged me 48 cents in transaction fees, 73 cents in processing fees, 15 cents in tax on seller fees, and 20 cents per listing in listing fees. I had 107 listings, so that cost me $21.40. In total, my net income for this challenge is negative $61.79.
No, that's really frustrating when you go and you put in all that effort, even though he had AI do a lot of it, and he has negative 61. I mean, who knows, maybe over time some of his listings might make some money, but it's going to be tough to, I think, to make that money back.
Dang.
So what do you guys think of this? I think it's really, even the fact that he didn't make any money from this, I think it's great that he actually shared it and shared that entire process. I love case studies like this. Let me know if you guys like videos like this and case studies, if you want me to react to them in the future. And thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button. It really helps out on the YouTube channel and I appreciate it. And that subscribe button and bell notification. As always, thank you. I'll see you again in my next video. Thanks.